So Multica is a multi-agent platform that is free to use, free to install from GitHub repository. Not only does it work with Hermes AI, it also works with Claude, with openclaw, and you can use multiple agents at the same time. You can also use multiple platforms at the same time. So you can run openclaw and you can run Hermes from a singular interface. That's a user interface, a graphical user interface, a GUI, which beats for most people using the CLI because it's a lot more visual. You can click around and you can choose your models. You can choose how you want the things to run. You can type in your command without having to worry about, whether you want to do a dash help or whether you're going to run the daemon. But setting it up takes a little bit of work. I turned me around too. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set up Multica. Why you should be using Multica is something also you will see once I demonstrate how to use it. And by the end of the video, you will know just how powerful this open source platform is, which is also updated on a fairly regular basis. So they keep adding new features. And with the tons and tons of skills out there, this is probably going to be the platform to beat in the open source community. So one of the first things is just take a look at their GitHub repo over here. And so the features are agent versus teammates. So it's literally you can create agents that work as teammates, and each agent can be assigned a different task. So unlike using the CLI, which is more complex, you just click, create the agent, create multiple agents, create multiple tasks, and then set them up how you want them to in terms of priority. So autonomous execution, set it and forget it. So you can have something, I'll show you how to set something up that runs at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. every day. And does that task for you without you having to get involved. Reusable skills. So I'll show you how to install skills as well. And so with Claude and also with OpenClaw and with Hermes Agent, you can set up multiple skills, and those skills are improved upon and used when you don't even need to necessarily call upon those skills. And everything else I'll show you in demonstration. So if you go down to the quick install, you'll see that there's an installation for Mac OS and Linux. This works for if you're using Mac OS. By the way, I have a Mac and I use this and this works fine. But if you're on a Windows computer and you have installed Hermes, the way I showed you how to install Hermes on Windows in the previous video, then this over here, the Windows PowerShell install will not work. Just bear that in mind. So what you want to do is you want to use this over here, okay? So I already installed this, but I'll show you what happens once you run the install. So you copy this over here. You'll go to Ubuntu over here, which you should have, and you paste in the command, hit enter. It will run the Multica installer. This takes a while. I already have it installed, so probably check and update if required. All right, so the CLI is ready. So now all I have to do is Multica setup. Okay. Okay. So I want to go to this URL since I'm not setting up the backend on my computer. But if I wanted to self-host, I could do this over here. So we'll copy. Self-hosting is a little complex, so probably leave that for another video. We'll paste Multica AI over here. And it will ask you to log in initially. I already logged in, so it doesn't ask me to log in. So the first thing you will do is once this is set up, is you'll go to runtimes on the left, right under configure, and you want to make sure that your daemons are running. So I have OpenClaw running, I have Hermes running, I have Gemini running. Now this will auto detect. So one of the issues you might run into is it might auto detect these, but these will not be green. If these are not green, what you want to do is quickly go back over here. So I'll do a no because I already have this configured. What I'll do is And what you want to do is, you want to do a Multica, and then DAMON, the human, and then restart. That is what you want to do. You do that. I don't want to do it because I don't want to restart the daemon. But you do that, and you wait around 5 minutes, and these will all be green. You just hit refresh, and these will all be green if you run into that issue. On Windows, you will run into that issue, but I run into that issue on my Mac more than I have on my Windows computer. So once you have this set up, you can go to, for instance, skills, and I already have these 2 skills installed. I'll go how to install skills and where to go to install skills. So let's say that you're using Hermes Agent like I am primarily using Hermes Agent. So I can go over here and I can do an add skill, and you can do import from URL and skills.sh. So you go to skills.sh, which is this over here. Skills.sh is a directory of skills. Skills are reusable capabilities for AI agents. Install them with a single command to enhance your agents and access to procedural knowledge. So what you want to do is you want to find the skill that you want. Let's say you want, okay, let's say we just want this, all right? So we right click on this, we copy the URL, we go back to Multica, we paste the skill URL over here, and we do import, all right? And the skill is installed, so we already got the skill. So once we have these skills, and you can have as many skills as you want, you go, and I'll show you how to use the skills. You go to settings over here. This is mainly your primary settings. It is light mode, dark mode. You can add, remove tokens, see how your tokens are used. Repositories like GitHub and stuff, you could connect from there. So you want to go to the fun stuff, which is the agents. So I created a super manager over here. I gave this command, you are a super manager. The way you create an agent is you click on this little plus over here, give it a name, give it a description. It can be anything, keep it private. Click on where you want to do it. I want to do it with Hermes, so I want this to be a Hermes agent. But you can also have an openclaw agent, and you can have a Hermes agent, and you can also have a Gemini agent, and you have Codex installed. So I already created this. You can give it a bunch of instructions, like what you want it to do. You can also give it skills, and this is where the skills come in that we installed. It takes a while to load. So we're going to add skill from here, and we can pull it up from Soul Trace. All right, near Soul Trace. So we have Soul Trace. We pulled it up from the skills over here, right? Soul Trace. So very easy to do. Again, if you want to add another skill, for instance, we go to Super Manager, we get skills. So we've got Soul Trace as one of the skills. And let's say you wanted to pull in another skill. So we do a add skill over here, and we've got these 2 skills that we can add. We can add web design guidelines. We can add simple, because that's what installed. So we can assign these skills to this super manager over here, which is sitting idle. And the one that's working is this over here. So anyway, so we can give it from here, we can look at what tasks have been assigned to the super manager. We can also see the environment in which it is installed. So this is the Anthropic API key, which we're now using. And custom arguments is a little more advanced, but don't really need to mess around with it for now. You can also change the name. You can give it a avatar image. You can also give it like workspace access, so visible across the workspace. You can also set the default model. So I have it to GPT OSS 1.120B free. So you can use that. That's the default, or you can change. So unlike the CLI, you don't need to run through and do a Hermes model, then open router, then click on the model that you want, and then start Hermes again. From here, you just click, and you're done, right? You don't have to go through all of that. This makes things a lot easier for most people, including myself, if I want to run multiple tasks at the same time. And then from here, once I have the agent set up, I can go to Autopilot. I've got this Autopilot set up. It checks the news, all right? And the way you create an Autopilot is you do a new Autopilot. And let's say you want to check the news at like, I don't know, 9 a.m. All right, sorry. check news at 9 a.m., give it a name, give it instructions where you want to check the news from and where you want to send to. And this will do it at 9 a.m. If you look at my instructions, it's very basic. This is what it is. Schedule, it says completed. And also you could assign a trigger to it. So the trigger can be an email, a trigger can be a message, a trigger can be anything. Then we come to projects over here. We have one of the projects that we're working on. This is it. So issues, this is where you will create a task. So let's say you want to create a task that does research. So we go here. Well, so this is where all the issues are created. This is one of the issues we created. Or we can move it into review if we're not happy with it. We can move it into done if we're happy with it. We can move it into in progress if this needs to be redone. And if there are issues with the process or there's an update, you will get an email in your inbox. Well, not really your inbox, but this is the inbox over here. And this gives you like a detail of what the agent ran into, the steps the agent took, and also like if it requires your input, you will get that in your email. And from here, you can decide, okay, whether or not you want to go to issues and you want to put this into done, or you want to put this into review. Since I move this into review, I have to manually make sure that this is completed before this goes into done. Now you can also create an issue. So you can go to new issue over here to give it an issue. Research AI news, let's say, and research all the AI news on the 22nd of April 2026. And we can do this, and we can just, very basic, we can give it a priority. So we can do medium. We can assign it an agent. So these are our agents over here: coding agent, deep agent, super manager. So we can do like deep research agent over here. Give it a due date, let's say 2nd of August, and no project. So we can put this into the SEO project, or we don't necessarily need this for a project. So we can create the issue. And once the issue is created, depending on its priority and if there are other issues that are being worked on, it will then move that into the, all right, so the issue has been created. So yours, it is now in the to-do. From the to-do, if there's no queue, you can move this into in progress. And then once you move that into in progress, you can see that this starts working. So the deep research agent is working. Terminal, Multica issue, get blah, 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 output JSON. This has already started working. Now, one of the things you need to be mindful of is that sometimes, because this is an open source project and it's a brand new project, you will run into bugs. One of the bugs that I did run into was that it wasn't able to connect to my open router for some reason. And the way I fixed it was I closed Multica and then I restarted it, and I restarted the daemon and then restarted Multica, and that kind of fixed the issue. So you will run into little issues like that. But if you run into something that I've not discussed in the video, or you have a problem setting up Multica, feel free to leave a comment below. Like and subscribe as always, and I will see you guys in the next one.